Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Abdullah from APK Section 14, and today I'll be doing a review of a popular indie game from the late 2010s known as Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a 2D action-adventure game that was developed by a studio named Team Cherry. It was released back in February 24, 2017 and has since then been considered by many indie lovers to be a must-play game. So for today's review, I'll be mainly focusing on the premise of the game, the gameplay, and its visuals. Now, let's begin this review by talking about the premise of this game. Hollow Knight takes place in the world of insects. As you can see from the gameplay, both enemies and ally NPCs are based around insect designs. Even the area and background that we explore is based around the habitats of bugs. Our player character is a small nameless knight traveling through the fallen kingdom known as Hollowness, a once great civilization now brought to ruins by a mysterious infection, driving its inhabitants into madness. As you explore, you discover that this infection is connected to an ancient power that the King of Hollowness once tried to contain. But as seen here, it seems that containment plan has failed, allowing the infection to return once more. So our journey becomes about uncovering the truth behind Hollowness's fall and stopping this infection from spreading any further. Now, I know the premise may sound quite generic and simple, but what makes this story engaging is that this game never hands you any of the answers, you discover them through exploration. So, if you're the type that enjoys solving a mystery through context clues, then this game may just be right up your alley. Now, moving on from the story, while it is interesting, what really made me enjoy this game was its gameplay and visuals. Hollow Knight is known for being quite challenging to play, but it's the kind of difficulty that feels fair. The game rewards players for learning enemy patterns and waiting for your chance to strike. Now, to understand what makes this game challenging, let's talk about the gameplay. The game starts simple, but becomes progressively more difficult as you unlock new abilities and encounter tougher enemies. At the start, you simply need to dodge and then attack enemies. Attacking enemies fill this gauge called Soul, which is used to heal yourself or cast spells. You'll notice that both healing and spells require Soul, so you constantly need to decide whether it's worth using your soul for extra damage or saving it to heal during tough fights. This type of combat system greatly rewards players who learn enemy patterns and steadily improve through practice. And that is where Hollow Knight's difficulty lies, not in cheap tricks or unfair design, but testing your ability to learn, react, and grow stronger with each attempt. You are even able to tackle fights in different ways through the charm system. Charms are equipable items that you can get by exploring. These items let you customize your playstyle, whether you want to deal more damage, healing faster, cast stronger spells, or even improving your mobility. Choosing the right combination of charms can completely change how certain bosses feel, making the combat much deeper and personal. Even visually, Hollow Knight is quite stunning. The hand-drawn art style gives every area a unique personality, from the peaceful, glowing caverns of Green Path to the dark, eerie depths of Deep Nest. The atmosphere of each location is also supported by its soundtrack, which is calm when it needs to be, and intense during boss battles. This makes the world feel much more alive and immersive. Overall, I highly recommend anyone who likes difficult action and platforming games to try out Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a game available on multiple platforms. The version that I'm reviewing is the Steam version, which you can get only for Rm38.50. And for the amount of content this game has, I say it's definitely worth the price. Thank you for listening to my review.